this whole dance, this is West Coast Swing, and let me just talk a little bit about West Coast Swing. So first of all, West Coast Swing is a type of swing dancing that originated in the 1940s, and it was designed to be able to stay within a small slot. Another word for West Coast Swing also is that it's smooth swing, very smooth. So you'll notice as that they're moving through this whole thing, their movements are very smooth, very fluid, and then they have a lot of fun playing with it. A lot of people commented on having fun with this, and it is truly a very fun dance. So throughout this video, the goal of this video is to be able to see how these two in particular are professionals and experts at what they are doing. And the main things that we'll be seeing here is just basically their personal flexibility, showing their adaptive expertise to everything, and how they're constantly solving problems, even planning ahead. And part of these things, in order to be able to do this, there has to be a really good connection between partners. And so here you have Kyle Red and Tatiana Molman that are dancing. And then also with this dance in particular, this event is called a Jack and Jill. So they pull a guy's name and a girl's name out of a hat, and then they're the two that dance together. So this whole dance is not at all choreographed prior to this event, like prior to like this actual moment. So nothing was planned ahead. It's all just the connection between Kyle and Tatiana. He's the one leading and she follows. And there are moments that you'll see in here where basically they're problem solving. So to begin with, this first move, normally with these dances, you start in a closed position like this. It's called the starting position, and it kind of sets the tone for the dance. And so here, with Tatiana wrapping her arms around Kyle, it's a very clear thing that she is taking matters into her own hand, and starting off the dance in her own way. So, so there she goes. So she started off in her whole way, and the dance has a 6 count. Well, basically a 6 count. The rhythm of all the music with West Coast Swing, which you can pretty much dance to any top 40s music in the West Coast Swing style. But the style goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And so you can watch, if you were to start this over again, you can see that 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. In fact, watch this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so, and then with West Coast Swing, there are a lot of basic moves. So one of which is called the push-pull, the sugar push, left-handed turn. Like, these are some basic things. And all of the moves that Kyle and Tatiana, like, I see some moves that are kind of like one of those things, but they're so good at what they do that there's one that was really close to the push-pull, but everything else is a modification. So normally what happens is he pulls her in and then pushes her out, and pulls her in and pushes her out. And so the connection that they have, like their hands, she has to have enough tension in her arm, and he has to have enough tension and pull. It's kind of like an elastic. Like he's pulling her in and pushing her out. It's just kind of like this it's a push-pull is what it's called. And so normally they would be coming in and out and in and out. But the variation here, so this little fancy footwork stuff, is all them just doing different. So there he pushes her out, pulls her in, but then there's a lot of spins involved. And in fact, watch this. So I don't know if, so watch this. You'll see that she has kind of a pause right here, like not knowing quite what to do. Is evidence that you can see that it is just kind of, is all being choreographed at the moment. There I don't know if you saw it, but. And then he's also doing that too. Okay, so this is another example of the adaptive expertise. So normally if a guy does a dip, she would just go down and come back up. And so he allowed her to stay down there longer, and she had to adapt, had to problem solve and do something with the music. So she stayed down there and she boogied to the music while she was in a dip. And then I want you to watch when they come out of here, the whole connection part. Watch his hand. It's his left hand when she comes out, and he's leading just with 2 fingers. He's going to be putting her into a spin, but because of their expertise, she knows that when his hands do this, and she can feel subtle pulls, what exactly she's going to be doing next and what he wants her to be doing next. So, oops. So, see his hand there? So she knows that they're going to pull. And then right here, so he pulls her in, and normally he pushes her back here, but see, he pulls her in right here. And so there she's smiling because she's adapting to what he did. And then watch this. And again, normally, he pushes her in, pushes her back out, but she is pushing him back out. So now he's adapting to her, and watch her smile because she sees that she got him. See that? So the next thing that I wanted to show you with this is, the closest thing to a push-pull is coming up. So he has this, he does this move here where he kicks between her legs, and it's all just him adapting and having fun with the music. Beginning move, you never learn about that. And then this whole thing, so he can plan ahead. He knows exactly how to adapt, and he can plan ahead and then slide across the whole floor with her because he has the space to be able to do that. But this is all because of what he led. It has nothing to do with, and then during the song, let's travel across the floor. It's really him just planning at the spur of the moment, maybe knowing what he's going to do. He's probably going to know what he's doing during the song. In fact, other times during the song, you can see they know the song very well. And they're playing with the song, as well as having fun dancing and following all the rules of West Coast Swing. After all, they are first place champions. I like this part right here. And see, and it's just them having fun with the music, being able to know exactly what they're supposed to do. And so within these confines of being able to have this connection and hold each other's hands, and even not hold each other's hands in part of the things, how to make it have a lot of fun. Tatiana Molman, let me just talk about her really fast. The only thing I know about her is that she has, and has a ballet background. And so she knows, and so you'll notice her spins are flawless. She knows exactly what she's doing. I've been dancing this for several years, and my spins are nothing like that. I keep on trying. But, yeah, they're perfect. They're flawless. She knows exactly what she's doing. And then because of that, then she can play around with the whole dance, and he can play around the whole dance some more. There's this nice respect that happens between them that you can watch. Like, he'll do things to allow her to dance more and, like, embellish things, and then she'll do things to allow him to embellish more things. So this, like, dancing across the floor was one of them. See right there, he's embellishing, she's embellishing his embellishment, and then he's spinning around her spinning. So these are all just fun little embellishments of everything. So it's a very fun dance, and you can tell that they are experts because they have fun. Again, this was not choreographed. This is just them dancing this dance for the first time, choreographing it as they go.